we fucking going yet? Come on, ass fucker. Are we streaming? Hang on, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties. I don't know if I'm even fucking streaming yet, so having some fucking problems with this damn thing tonight. It's not wanting to start the stream for me. So I'm just kind of waiting for some viewers to come in and see if everything is working okay. I apologize for this. Let's see if we're we're live. We are fucking live. Awesome. I think we are good. I have no fucking chat. It's not even loading a fucking chat right now. Give me just a half a minute, guys, to get set up here. Sorry about this. BIB Workshop episode number 2. I just tried streaming this a few minutes ago, and it did not fucking work. So let's double check that. That should be going good. And I don't... Okay, there we go. I got a chat on the main page. This is going to be fucked up again. Goddamn love fucking YouTube. Welcome, guys. Sorry about the mix-up. I'm finally streaming. Everything looked good. Everything sound good. Let's see. Stickman, welcome in. Mac, what's up, buddy? I'm just trying to get things set up here. This fucker is not running at all for me tonight. Sorry about this, guys. Like I said, this is the second time I've tried to start this damn thing up, and looks like we're doing good. I'm going to have to use the stream over here on the side. Matthew, what's up? You should have Jag. This is Jag. Alright, stream is... That looks good, looks good, looks good. Alright, BIB Workshop episode number 2, live stream. Some things that I want to work on tonight, and I'll probably reiterate this a couple times through the stream. I want to try to work in some techniques and tips that I use for real-life building. Some things like I used on the aircraft carrier, or if you want to build something in your hometown or your city, some famous builds. I'm not actually going to build the whole damn thing for you. Audio is sweet. Dude, video is also real cool. Awesome. Thanks, Mac. Appreciate the feedback, because everything on my end looks like shit. But yeah, anyways, guys, give a thumbs up down there for me. Throw some likes on this. I'd appreciate it. If you got Twitter, tweet it out for me. I'd appreciate that, because I've got enough going right now. I think I tweeted and I was live and I wasn't. So, but anyways, wait till we get a couple more people in here. I've got to get my game. I even got my fucking game up. I'm going to get that going for us. Just give me just a few minutes to get things set up here, guys. Sorry about this. It's been one hell of a damn day for me. So I'm just getting my my world set up. Going to my saves. Delete that. Yeah. And I'll look at the comments here in just a second. I just want to get my my Minecraft set up so we can jump in here and actually get some things built tonight. I hope. I hope this fucking goes good, because I'm off to a fucking lousy start. Sorry about this, guys. There will be an annotation once the video goes live, just like on the last one, exactly where the stream starts, so people don't have to sit through me babbling like a motherfucker. From France, all right, thank you. What's up, Halo Super? Appreciate you watching. Let me minimize this for a minute. Get my Minecraft started up, and we're gonna go over to... That's not what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right, guys. This is what we're going to be looking at tonight. Those of you that follow me know that I live in the Charlotte area, so I'm going to be doing some... we're going to look at a Charlotte building. This is the Duke Energy Tower in Charlotte. And I'm going to kind of go a little bit step by step, how I pick my build, how I go about researching it, getting pictures and measurements and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how in-depth I'm going to get on this yet, but we're going to give this fucker a try anyways. Let me pull up my comment page again so I can keep an eye on you guys. God damn it. Sorry, I really suck at live streaming. I've only done it a couple times, so I hope everything's going good for everybody tonight. Retweet it if you have a monkey. I most probably spanked that too. Thanks, Mac. Appreciate it. So yeah, anyways, we're going to go over the Duke Energy Tower in Charlotte. No, I have not built this yet. I thought it would be pretty cool. I think it's a really good looking building in Charlotte that's, you know, kind of recently built. It's got a wine glass on the front of it. Like I said, usually I'll think about what I want to build. As far as like the aircraft carrier, I knew that's what I wanted to build. I wanted to do the CVN-65 because that's what I was on. So the very first thing I do is I find pictures. Once I got a lot of really good detailed pictures, I'll save them in a folder on the desktop. Obviously, you know, some of this is, you know, very basic stuff, but you know, that's what we're doing. We're starting with the basics here. Is I'll get a folder and I'll get just as many pictures as I can find of that build. So in this case, you know, I'm going to try to find some really nice side shots, front shots, street views. This top piece right here, this would look really good. Thanks for the retweet, appreciate it. Thank you guys. So I use like this top piece, some of the side. This is going to be it looks like a blue glass. You know, which obviously we don't have tinted glass in Minecraft, so we'll have to kind of fudge that part, and we just get a really good idea of what the structure looks like. This is more of a triangulated building, so it's not going to be, you know, obviously square at the base. So we'll get a bunch of pictures together first, and then we'll go to the wiki and we'll do some research on the wiki. We'll find out how tall it is, which is 786 feet, which, lo and behold, look here, we got 240 meters. Lays it right out for you. This thing is going to be 240 blocks tall. We've got 256 in Minecraft, so it will fit. It's 48 floors, 54 floors included, mechanical floors. Of course, it tells you it's in Charlotte. It was completed in 2010, blah, blah, blah. Don't need all that shit. The square feet, don't really need any of that. As far as the floors goes, you're not going to get as many floors as what the build is required for. If you're doing like a skyscraper or a normal building, because our blocks are 3 foot, you know, by 3 foot. So each floor you're going to be losing a 9 feet in between each floors. So obviously, if this is a 48 floor building or 50 floor, including the maintenance level, you're probably going to end up with around 30 floors, which is fine. That's where a lot of, you know, a lot of it's fudge work, guys. And I wrote a couple things down here, and I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to kind of read it back to you, because there were some things that I wanted to go over that I didn't want to forget. So let me just run down through here. And all right, getting there. Where is it? Fuck. All right. Rule 1. Never attempt to build something that is way outside of your skill level. It's easiest to it's easy to start small and then build upwards, and you're carrying knowledge between each of your builds. So if you haven't been doing Minecraft very long, you haven't done a lot of structures, you haven't done a lot of real life structures, you don't want to jump right out there and build like, you know, the Empire State Building or you know, the DuBois Tower over in wherever the hell it's at. I'm brain shitting right now. In other words, you don't want to build outside of your skill level. You want to work up to that skill level. Building real life objects, buildings, aircraft carriers, boats, it takes time. It takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of patience. And that's, you got to have a lot of patience. Like I said, you want to keep it small, keep it simple. Very basic builds in real life. And let's see, research. We're talking about the research, and you're going to have to do a lot of it, especially if it's there's a lot to the building or a lot to the build. The aircraft carrier probably took me 2 or 3 days to get all the information that I needed to get. Zoom in a bit, video good, retweeted. You see my camera, can't see pic well. Okay, yeah, I haven't actually zoomed in on any of the pictures yet. I've just got some basic pages open right now. I'll go back and, you know, we'll start picking up some pictures here in just a second. So yeah, you want to do a lot of research, pictures, measurements. I've got Google Earth pulled up. I've also got Google Maps. I've actually pulled up the location of the building in downtown Charlotte, so we can get a really nice look at the aerial view. We can zoom in, and as you can see here, the front of the building, there's some nice steps here going in 3 different ways. And lo and behold, down on the bottom, this is awesome too, you have a scale, and it's in meters and feet. So 5 meters is between this distance here, and the cool thing about it is, which you can't see unless I flip over really quick to me, I use a notepad. It sounds stupid, but it's very simple, and I use a pen. And what I do is I put it up on the screen, and I mark out that ruler. You can't see my screen right now, but what I'm doing is I'm using like the 5 meters on the bottom, and I'll go back to this in a second. Is I'll use like the left edge of the paper here, and then I'll have marks right here for this is like 5 meters, and this is I think where I scrolled out to 20 meters, and then I'll mark it, so I'll know like this is 5 meters here. And I just put a 5 on it like that, and then I just lay it up to the building. And I start kind of judging things, like the main opening of this building, right? Let me get my mouse back here. All right, right here. And we're going to, whoa, I'm on the fucking street view. Okay, so this is cool too. I said, if you can get something in a city, you can get some really nice views of the building that you're getting ready to do. You can see the windows really good. You can see the entrance really good. You can get an idea of where the stairs go. Like I said, this is about 5 meters, which is about 15 feet. Because like I said, we want to multiply things by 3 to get your your foot dimensions. So if this is 5 meters, we're going to have five sets of stairs across here, and then some of it's eyeballing. This looks like it's just about the same distance. So when we start getting ready to build this, we'll go ahead and start with this corner. You're going to pick a part of the building that looks like, obviously you want to start at the bottom if it's a building. If it's an aircraft carrier or something like that, you want to pick one of the easiest features to kind of start with. Like on the aircraft carrier, I started with the deck, because if you don't get the deck right, you're not going to be able to line up the hole. So the same thing with a building is you definitely want to start at the foundation. You want to find, if it's a square building, it doesn't matter what corner you start on, because obviously it is square. This is more of a triangulated building. It has a 90-degree turn right here on the main streets of Tryon and Stonewall. So I know this is a 90-degree turn, so this is going to be a 90-degree corner, and with a little bit of an angle right here. Some things will have to get fudged in, obviously, because it can't be exactly like it is, because Minecraft limits us to a lot of things that we can do. So this here will go at an angle, 5 blocks, and then I'll start my building. And I've already measured this out. The building is roughly, I think, 120 feet by 120 feet. And there again, I use the scale at the bottom and the piece of paper to start laying things out. And then I'll just go in and I'll start building the upper wall structures, and we're going to try to build like this lower part right here. And then how many windows you have. We put 5 windows across here, and then a structure, and then 5 windows here, and then another support beam. So there's 3 main windows here, and then some above it. And then you can kind of judge your height. Well, your handrail is probably around 3.5 feet, about hip height. Your doors obviously about 6.5. 7 foot on an office building, usually if it's a tall solid glass door. So obviously you're going to have at least three blocks high for this piece here. Well, if this is 3 blocks high and you measure up another 3, that's probably the top of this glass. So you're going to already have 9 to let's see, 11, probably about 11 blocks high just on this section alone, which is about 22 feet, 20 something feet anyways. So like I said, I'm just taking you through my thought process of how I look at the build, how I think about the build, and how I start that build. So, and then once I get that, I don't try to sometimes I'll lay out the whole thing, just the base, and get a really nice square, and then start building up from that. This is more kind of an intricate build here on the corner. I want to start on this corner. I want to try to get this corner right. So I'll mock up the first part of it to make sure that I can get this, and then the rest of it is a lot of repetition. I can just carry this across here. These are obviously really easy to build as far as the straight structure beams. These little these ledges here we can use for half blocks. And you have an indentation here so you can set everything back in. Like I said, start looking at the build as a Minecraft build. What you can use where, the materials that you're going to use. This is obviously a kind of a marble type building. It's made out of nice white stone. I'm using a texture pack that's for the BIB world. It's going to be the Minecraft for kids, and I'll be using double slab because it's white. And like I said, just get a really good look, like I said, using Google Maps, Google Images, also, like I said, the wiki, Google Earth if you have it. I did pull that up earlier. Let's see right here. So now I have, you know, kind of a 3D view of the building, and unfortunately on this building, because of the shape, I can't get a really good look because it distorts the fuck out of it. So Google Earth, unfortunately for this build, is going to do me no good at all. So that's why I said you want to have a lot of tools at your disposal that you can go through and figure out what can I use, what can I not use. So obviously for this build, Google Maps is going to do me a lot better than what Google Earth will do me. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of this right now because I can't use it. And then I'll start saving things that I can use into a folder, and I'll start organizing it. And then I'll start again. I'll take a piece of notebook paper and I'll start writing down measurements and and get the base down and all that good shit. Let me get logged into my Minecraft here, and I'm going to be using my 1.25 tonight, just because I still have Zom's mod pack and all that good shit, and I can throw the blocks a lot easier. I'm going to go to my texture packs, my Doom Kid 64, and this will be available for download here probably. I'm thinking maybe the next episode. I'm not really sure. And then I'm going to pick my build at Better World. And we're going to jump on in here, and I think I am stuck in the fucking ground. Am I stuck in the fucking ground? Yep, I'm stuck in the ground. Alright. Creative. Let's see what I got. I got a lot of shit here I'm going to have to clear out. Actually, I think I wanted to do my test world. May have to fix that. So yeah, I still got my Zom's mod pack installed on my 1.25. I'm waiting for the update on 1.42, and now here we're getting 1.44 next week. So anyways, obviously you want to find a place to put your build. We know that it's going to be roughly about 120 feet, which was, what was that? 40 meters times 3. Okay, so I'm going to need at least 40 by 40 for the build. And we're going to be using the double slab. This looks like a pretty good area to start the build. And we'll drop on down here, and this is going to be the corner. Remember, this is going to be Tryon Street, and that's going to be Stonewall. So you're going to have some really nice reference points. We'll start with like a corner block here, and we're going to have 5 stairs across the middle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this can probably be adjusted later on. And then we'll have 40 blocks going that way and 40 blocks going this way. The thing with real life builds is you can get it close. The main features that you want to worry about are the things that people recognize. As tips and tricks here, a lot of things can be fudged. Interior design and stuff like that. 90% of the people that you're presenting this to, or if it's a famous build, most people have never actually been to that building. They just know like the key points of that building. Like for this building here in Charlotte, you can see it on the map. It's got a nice cool wine glass looking effect on the front of it. So you want to pick up the main features that right off the bat people are going to say, okay, yeah, I recognize that building. But somebody's not going to say, well, hey, there's supposed to be a emergency exit on the side of the building right here. They're not going to fucking know that. They're not going to remember that. So shit like that you can fudge. Your stairs, again, you can use your half slabs. We're going at an angle, so I'm going to start with the half slabs, and then we're going to build the steps up. Probably, let's see, we'll go up maybe two flights, and we'll go out to the next one. And we'll come across. And like I said, all you're doing is just, right now you're in a testing phase. You want to kind of get an idea of where things are going to be laid out. So there's your corners. And now we're going to come up here, and this is the other set of steps going this way in that direction. And then over here, we're going to have this, another set of steps going this way. But the hardest part of this is because it's a corner steps. We want to get that laid out first so we get the height of our building. And shit, I don't have builder mode on. There we go. And I'm going to start laying out the floor. And I think I want to go up probably, let's look at it. Let's go up one more level. And I'm going to lay that right across here like this. And this will connect into the next set of steps over here. And this will connect in the next set of steps over here. And we want to keep this even. So that's a half slab here. That's a half step here and another half step there. So we're going to have 3 steps total to the top of it. And then this corner piece, and like I said, and I'm going straight off what I just looked at. This isn't going to be perfect because I've got so much shit up on my screen right now. I don't want to keep jumping back and making you guys dizzy and all that good shit. So I'm going to try to build a lot of this just from from memory and what I just looked at. So we're going to look here. That one's not going to be there. Go on, get out of there. We need one more half step going this way. Because that's going to be 3 here. I'm going to take that out. We're going to make that 4, I think. Angled steps are probably, I'm not going to say the hardest thing to do, but very hard to do. Because I'm going to end up with my half steps in here, and it's going to end up doing the same thing on this side. So the more I go up, the more I'm going to lose right here, and the steps are going to get more narrow as they go up. So I don't want to get a lot of height on these front steps. That way I can keep the side height, which is a little more critical to look at, and also to enter the building. So what we're doing is trying to get the main floor of the ground floor of the building laid out first. So that's what we're going to do here. And I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope this is what you guys were looking for. If it's not, too late, we're building it. And this is going to be the main floor here. And actually, I think I'm going to take this top set off. That will allow me to get a little bit flatter entrance-wise. So that'll be the front steps going in. And then the side steps, again, we know was 5 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then same thing on the other side. And it's going to be a little bit wider across the diagonal, but that'll be fine. And we'll come over here on this side, and we're going to grab the half steps again. And we're going to go 5 this way. Alright, and then we're going to have a solid block. And we're going to start laying our floor out. Like that. And I don't think I have my Zom's reach set up right again. I hope to God things update soon as far as my mods go, because I really hate being without them. I feel naked. So anyways, as you can see, we're starting to build this front corner up, and the entrance was right about here in the middle. So I'm going to start building about where the entrance is going to be, and this is going to mock the front of the steps because there was glass going up here, and this is going to be part of the floor. So the easiest thing, as long as you start getting one section that is scaled properly, and it's laid out the way that it needs to, the rest should just wrap around and everything should line up just fine. We know, like I said, we had 40 blocks going this way, so let's go ahead and line that up. And if we go from the center, from here, whoops, to right, god damn it, here and here. So if we went 40, nope, it's not there, it's this one. So if we go 40 blocks that direction and 40 blocks that direction, that'll give us the exact footprint of that building. So we can fudge from that point. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I always go by 5s, and I'll use something like a gravel or a dirt to kind of lay out. So I know at visual, I've got a sponge or a piece of something that's not going to turn to grass if I'm building on grass. Something that's going to stand out when I'm up in the air. I can look at it, and I'll show you here in a minute. All right, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then there's a reason why I do it in 5s. Again, for, I break everything into a section or a grid. I'll draw lines across it, just like if I was using a piece of graph paper or something like that. I can break each section down and look in like section A1. The front set of steps fill up section A1, or A2 is the next set of sections, or the next set of the first set of windows. And then of course, if I get talking like I did now, I can look back and say, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20 was the last one that I left off on. And let me get some sunlight here. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm obviously going to run into that fucking shit. 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 3, 34, 35. Maybe 36, 7, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so that would be about 120 feet. Which does not fucking look right by what I'm looking at right now. So that will obviously need adjusted. Now I'm going to do a real quick look again at my pictures. We just built this section right here and this section right here. And there's a nice wide beam right here that I did not remember. And then on the inside too. And then, like I said, this goes up quite a few steps. We're fudging this. A lot of this, things that you run across in a build, they're not going to be exactly like they are in real life. We're limited to, the angles and everything being square and all that kind of happy horse shit. Now we're going to work on 3 solid windows, and then the side of the building goes up, and it looks like it's here. There's going to be parts of the building that you're not going to see, guys. That's why you want to go back to your images on Google Images and try to find, the other sides of the building. A lot of buildings obviously will repeat around the other sides. So if you don't see it, fudge it. If I got 3 windows here, then down this side I'm probably going to have 3 windows because this was a pretty square building. So this side here, as long as I can see this, I'll make it exactly the same. And it's a skyscraper. It's not going to change going up at all. You can have glass on this side and you're going to have glass on the other side. And then this piece going up the middle, obviously that is all glass. Judge your distance about how wide before you get to this main part right here, and that's going to connect off of here and over there. So we're going to go back to Minecraft and we're going to take a look at this again, and I'll finish laying the other side out. So from here across to the other side, we're going to make it maybe something along this lines. This will be the front of the building, and you can adjust things, and that's why you don't want to try to tackle the whole thing in one shot. Because otherwise it's just going to leave a lot more for you to have to fucking undo later. So there's the front of the building, and you're going to want to do a lot of back and forth, looking around, different angles. You add some blocks, see what we got for our height. Oops, fucker. And start building up. Start getting some structure going here. And obviously, I'm not gonna try to build this whole fucking building in this workshop. The thing that I want you to get out of this is, how do you go about doing it? How do you go? Because I get that question all the time. How do I start it? How do I get going on building something really cool? A certain skyscraper or an aircraft carrier or something along them lines. All these builds are built the same fucking way. The research, finding what you need. The biggest thing is finding pictures and things that you can compare. If there's a guy standing next to the building, well, he's probably 5 to 6 foot high. Assume he's 6 foot high and use that for a reference point. Again, we're going to just kind of build this up a little bit. And the front of this was all glass with a door somewhere here in the middle. I don't remember where it was. Right about here. Probably a double door. So we're going to need some structure to hold the glass up. Drop down a little bit here. And what did I say that was? 12 blocks high. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, get down there. Get down there. 6, 7, 8. Oops. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 should be good for right now. And then we just kind of build everything up to match that. God, I haven't played with my mods in a while. That was gonna sound really fucking nasty. Oops. Nope. Up. All right, so we got 12 there, and let's build these up over here. Down. Let's see. So again, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. We were going to do DG2F earlier. Tyler is at Fulda Gap at the paintball tournament this weekend. I know he's going to have a fucking awesome time. And when he gets back, he's going to have a shitload of footage for his channel. So you know, you guys that are, you know, following his channel too, or even if you're not, he does, you know, COD, and Black Ops 2 is coming out. He'll be doing that, and like I said, he's going to have a lot of paintball footage from last year. I think it's like, I don't know, like 10,000 people go to this fucking thing. It's up here in the North Carolina mountains, and it's really awesome. I kind of wish I was into paintball, but I'm not. But I always enjoy watching the videos when he comes back, because they just look really good. He's got a GoPro this year, so he's going to get a lot more footage than he got last year. He got just, you know, just some pictures, and I think he got a little bit of some video up there that he was using somebody's camera that he borrowed. So you guys, you know, make sure you check that out at the beginning of next week. That'll be coming up, I'm sure. Let's get some glass here, and again, glass blocks or glass panes. What do I use? It depends. I like my glass panes, I do. When I'm doing something like this, with all this glass, and of course a lot of you guys are either going to be doing it in creative or survival mode, you're not going to have the reach and all that kind of shit, use blocks. They're easier to set than the glass panes. Glass panes are a pain in the ass. You got to get just right on them. The blocks, you have a lot bigger hit area, so you don't have to be quite as precise when you're building up with the glass. So I would recommend using glass blocks for a lot of things, unless you feel like taking a lot of time, you know, building everything up and giving you a thinner glass look. So we're just kind of building up the front here, as you can see, and let's get some more glass up in here, and then we'll take a look at the building again and see where we're at. Because I know that the next section has 3 big pieces of glass windows across this side. So I'm going to look at this side, and that's the front, and that's going to be the next corner. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So now I'm going to figure out, it was 5 windows wide, and these are 5. This is where the fudging kind of comes in, and you just kind of start laying things out. Let me get down here, and I'm going to lay the glass down first, 5 wide. There's going to be a window here, and then I know there's a structure here. Let's see, I may have to move that over a little bit. And we're going to go 2 on each side of each block. Then there, and then that'll have that 1, 2, 3. This one's down here. Oops. Oops. And the next one needs to be centered between those 2, which should be right about here. Not there. 3, 4. And what's the gap here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the middle one is either going to have to be 6. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 to the corner. So that'll actually work out good if I make the corner here. So it's actually going to be 41. And I do try to go odd numbers, guys. Odd numbers is always your best friend in Minecraft, because you can split things evenly. And things just seem to come out a lot better. And like, so obviously that's not where the glass is going to go. We're going to go back and we're going to look at that picture again. We've got a base right here before the glass goes up, and it's right about the top of the steps. And the park bench is probably, you know, a couple feet high. That looks like probably maybe 2 blocks high. So we're going to fudge that in and see what that looks like. And we're going to go 2 blocks high. That looks like that'll probably be about right. And then the glass will go right here. So let's go back and look at the picture again. And that glass sits right on top, and then your beams actually come out a little bit. So now I've got to take them back in just a hair. Let's go in one like this. Okay, and let's take this one in like this. Was there glass on this? What was on the side of that? Oops, wrong one. That's not what I wanted. I want this one. That beam goes all the way up, and so's that one. And we got to go one. Let's see, what did I figure that out? About the same height, was about 12, and then there's a notch here. So we're going to make the glass the same height there. So we're going to put this behind here, and then we're going to go up 2. And now we're going to start putting our glass on top of that, which will be even with the front of this glass right here. So that's, you get a really nice even look. And that's pretty good for just kind of fudging this in right now. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking rain. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to go up 11 pieces. And some of them were, you know, bigger panes. And again, we just can't do that. 3, 4. Fuck! I missed my reach. What the fuck? I don't know where it's at right now. Okay, here we go. Maybe I've got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's better. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, fuck yes. That makes it so much easier. And then we'll just build this up. Like that. And I thought I fucking switched you today's ass fucker. And then the next ones, we got another wall section here. It's going to be 3 before the glass. So we're going to fill that in. And then we're going to grab the glass here. And this is only going to be 4. But again, as long as I get the overall look of the building, nobody's going to give a shit. So we're going to build this up. 11. And like that. And we're going to kind of float back and look at it and then fill in the middle. And this comes out in between the glass. Oops. And like that. Looks good. And now the next one's going to do the same thing. So we're going to build this up. To that right there. And I'm going to build it up on the outside. That way I can run that on the inside. Again, on the inside of the windows, nobody knows what this looks like in there. So that it'll give you a nice area to fudge on the inside, whether you want to leave it solid against the glass or you want to leave it cut in against the glass. And maybe on the inside run some beams like this to give it some depth to it. And like I said, nobody's been in this building. You guys have no idea what it looks like right in here. I could leave this cut out and you guys would buy it. And then, you know, that's kind of one of the keys to realistic building. You know, things that you can fudge in and get away with. You can do it. So that's what that's going to look like on the inside. And let's build this up. And here. And then once I get this side done, I can do the exact same thing down the other side. So we're going to go right here. Go up 2 more. And let's build our glass up. We got some War Z streaming coming up after this tonight, guys. This will probably last, I figured probably about an hour, maybe a little bit more, whatever. We'll do some Q&A here in just a little bit. I want to get this wall up first. And then we get to this corner here. And we want it to somewhat look like this over here. So we've got 3 blocks and then 2. So again, here we may have to extend the building 1 more block to get it to look right. So we're going to go up 3. Let's see what this looks like. We got 3, and actually that goes in, doesn't it? Those come out. Let's bring this out, and then I'll take the other one in maybe. And again, I'm going from not looking at the picture. Usually I've got the picture pulled up right next to me. So we've got 5 blocks total there. We should have 5 blocks total over here. So there's 3. And we're going to go ahead and add an extra block. So already we've added 2 blocks to the length of this building, which is fine. Again, it's no big deal. We're going for, the overall, aesthetically looking even look of the building. So already you can see here, that's what that looks like. And then the back of this is the ground floor. And this is our corner right here. we're going to bring this up. And now we're going to go 5 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to repeat the pattern going around the back of the building. I'm just going to assume. I've only seen this building, again, from Tryon Street. I've drove past it several times. It's a beautiful building. Looks really nice at nighttime. But I can't remember. I'm pretty sure the rest of the building on the inside, or the other sides, look exactly the same. Again, that's the nice thing about doing skyscrapers. It's very repetitive. So right here. And now we're going to start the wall again. 5 glass. 2 high, and we'll just keep working our way around, and that'll be the first floor. So you guys get a real good idea of how to start this from the ground up, and then you'll reach points in the build where you're gonna have to fake it, like I said, and make it kind of believable. And that's kind of an art that I can't teach really. I'll fill this in. This will be the last section we do going this way. I'm going to have to eat that out because it was actually out 3. Yeah. So let's build this out. Build that out. And this out. And take this out. Alright, so there's the front corner of the building, and then this is going to do the same thing going that way. And I've already got my floor started, laid out. So once the rest of the building is, you've got your corners and stuff laid in, you can start your main floor and then worry about where your elevators and all that kind of shit will go, or your steps. We should have 5 blocks going this way, so we're going to double check that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is even with the half step, and it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go ahead and start building this up. And then once I get this where I want it, then I'll just kind of generalize where everything else is going to go. Everybody's quiet in the stream tonight. Feel like I'm alone here, guys. Alright, so that goes out, and now we go in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we come back out and we go 3. And then we had a 4 pane glass here. I'm going to run into this mountain. 3 again. And now we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to start eating this away a little bit, because otherwise I won't get the corner where I want it. And then we come back out. There's 3 pieces of glass. Now we need 5 pieces right here. So let me drop down just a hair. And whoops. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Somebody's texting me. I hope it ain't something bad. I think YouTube is fucking up again. Stream isn't quiet. Oh, maybe it's not updating, guys. Sorry. Let me try to refresh it. Okay, here it goes. Britain, welcome. Thanks for coming in. No, man, you're not alone. Just watching you building. Okay, cool. Crawl, your shit got flagged. Yeah, I don't know why they flag stupid shit. All right, well, cool. I'm glad you guys are digging this shit. Keeping quiet and just kind of watching what I'm doing here. All right, so now we got this corner, which matches that corner down there. And I'm going to eat this away so I can start making room for the corner of this building. And the dryer's going, so if you hear some really nasty noises, it's not a horse shop. It's the dryer. So we're going to go ahead and eat this away. Take just a second. And this is kind of cool because you guys can kind of, like I said, I'm trying to openly think about what I'm doing, so you can train your thought process kind of like I do. Now our corner goes 5 this way, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go back in 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we come out 1, 2, 3, and then we go back in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we come back out 1, 2, 3, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to come back out 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we should be able to go this way, and I done fucked up. I did fuck up. Yeah, because this lines up with this. See it? Right there. I forgot. This corner over here, I don't know what's there because this takes up that corner. So, yeah, this happens. I fuck up. I'm not perfect. So now is what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fudge from this side. The glass starts right here. Whoops. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to figure right there is where the glass starts. 2, and this is the outside of the building, and that actually sets in. So we're going to come in, 2, get rid of that. 5 blocks wide. God, this is that fucker is shaking my whole damn computer desk. All right, so right here, right now, I will have to get different images for this corner. But as you can see, I'm laying out each section for the glass because I know the glass is pretty much the same all the way around this thing. And then same thing on the back side. So all right, we got 5 pieces. We're going to come back out 3. There was 4 pieces on the next section. And then 1, 2, 3, and now 5 pieces. And now 5 pieces. And now we should be lined up, yep, with that corner right there. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out 3. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that didn't fucking line up either. Again, same fucking shit happened over here. I, again, forgot about this corner. So, it's what we can do. Let's see. The back of the building. There's a window there. Let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could make a bigger window here. Maybe do, if I added 2 there, I'd take 2 away from here. Let me get some light on here. Fudge time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take out 2 of these and make that 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's 7. Get the fuck out of my way there, dickbagger. And see how many blocks that is, because that's going to be glass. I'm going to need glass in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. That'll work. So right here is going to be glass. And we'll go ahead and glass that up and see what that looks like. And again, guys, if I had pictures of the backside of this building, I probably wouldn't be quite doing it like this. But this will make a nice building regardless, because everything is even and the structure across the back looks really good. And if this is the same distance, which it is, it's a square building, I can do the exact same thing on the other run and get to that other front corner. And I'm going to see if that's going to work. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, that looks fucking good. Yummy. And there. And there. I know, fucking whistling. That's probably annoying the fuck out of somebody. God damn it, Jag, just talk about something and then fucking whistling. The size of the build, you know, it could take weeks to build shit, guys. I worked on that carrier for, I think 5 or 6 days. Some days were 2 or 3 hours. Some days, maybe 8 or 10. Just depending on how much time that I had. So, like I said, you just want to take your time. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is just take your time, get things laid out right. As long as you got your foundation set right, the rest is just going to repeat going up, especially, like I said, with a building. And actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to make this side copy that side. So this glass here is going to line up with that glass over here. Let me look. Let's see. Fudge time, fudge time, fudge time. That going that way. Did that line up? Let's look at that again. Because that came out right, didn't it? So that wall and this wall will be the same. That one's different, and then this one's going to be different. Let's see. If I do 7, can I do 7 again over here maybe? Maybe. Let's take these back out again. This is kind of, like I said, a fucked up way of doing it. 2, 3, and then there was 6 in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that comes out again. That was 6, right? Yeah. And then 3. And now 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to leave a fucked up corner over there. Alright. Well, again, I will have to... I don't want to really fudge that fucking corner, because something's not going to line up right just by what I'm doing right now. Because I know by looking at that picture, this wall is the same as this wall. So I'm going to have to go back to the pictures and find more of what them back 2 corners look like. But you guys kind of get the technique of what I'm doing here as far as making things look even. A lot of things are just fucking repeated. That's all they are. The next piece above that, of course, you're going to use your the half steps. So we're going to come out across here like this, and I'm again just going to wing this from memory. There were some half step pieces here, maybe something like that, and then you got your diagonal pieces that'll go across the front of the building, and then you have your structure piece that kind of comes up and makes the wine glass in the beginning. So let's kind of pan back here a minute, and we're going to look at it and see how Jag did. There's the left side, there's the front, and there's the right side. Now let's take a look at how I did. What do you think? What do you think? Did I get it? Oops. I'm fucking up on Google Maps. Oh, there's a Charlotte Observer. So let's go back here. I want to zoom out. Where's my fucking zoom? Oh, right there. Zoom out. Alright, right there. Okay, so we do have another corner like this over here. So the building is obviously going to be just probably a little bit longer. So I'll have to put them 5 blocks that I put over here, and then make another corner like this over here is what it's looking like. Again, I'll have to fudge that. And see, this is a nice square corner here. 1, 2, 3, and obviously I left out these 2 pieces here, but I can add these back in if I add this corner piece. So I'll add that corner piece back in, move that over a couple more pieces of glass, and then put them 5 blocks. But again, like I said, you guys kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here and how I go about it. Get that the ground piece here, a couple layers, and then figure out your floors. When you do your floors, you want, well, fuck it. Let's go back in here for a minute and just talk about it. Just fucking do it. Let's assume that, like most office buildings, have an entrance piece. They've got a large foyer or whatever the fuck you want to call it. They got a water fountain, your office desks, and then you got a lot of tall walls with different windows that look out into the front open area where everybody comes in. It gives it a very spacious, open, wide feeling. Kind of, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but goddamn it, you do. So anyway, we're gonna assume the floor, the first floor. Oh, I don't want half blocks. Or let's say over here is going to be the first wall, and the next one is going to be right here inside the glass. We want the glass to show right off of this one here. So basically the greeting area is going to be, and sometimes you can build things off just the floor plan alone. Start with the, the actual floor plan on the walls, and then kind of build your structure out. Okay, this is going to be like the main greeting area here. And then I'll probably make hallways going around the outside, and I like to make my hallways about 3 wide. So there'll be an inside wall here, something about like that. And that'll be a walkway going this way with some shitters and some small office buildings. And some stairways. The stairways will be in the middle somewhere. And then we'll just kind of fill this floor in. And we'll start building up the actual, to get to some main floors. Behind this wall, this will give you kind of a good idea here, I hope. Stop buzzing. Stop vibrating unless it's telling me the stream stopped. What's it say? Okay, cool. Getting some retweets. Thanks, guys. Throw some thumbs up down there for me if you just sitting there not doing anything. I'd appreciate some thumbs up down there. All right, so you got your inner wall right here, and we're gonna say this is like a little office building here, and this is the divider wall between the greeting area and the rest of the office building, and then this will go on the outside. Fucking flowers. 2, 3. 2, 3. And just carry that around. I gotta build a little bit of an area here, guys, or I'm not gonna have nothing to work with. Whoops. Go on. Nope. Building the main floor, office building, having fun. You guys are having fun. I can tell. I can feel the vibe, even though I'm not looking at the stream right now. Mad skills going on here, bro. I don't know. Maybe. I guess it's mad skills. You guys think so? 1, 2, 3. There. So we got a nice corner piece here. Right there. And my walls, again, if you follow my videos of the Build It Better series, I make them 3 high. It gives a nice 9-foot ceiling, and things just seem to want to work out a lot better. And then we'll start here. Is going to be like the next floor on top of it, and that's going to go out to the glass, which is probably going to be weird. Maybe not. Let's see how that looks. Nah, that might be all right. Actually, you know what? I think I'll take this out and do that, and this will be the next floor, going like this, and just working our way around the building, and this will do the same thing all the way around the glass. And now I'm thinking, yeah, I'll leave that open. Alright, so then the next wall will go on top of that. Oops, not there. And maybe a door right here for right now. We can move that later. And the next floor will be, again, another wall here. 3 blocks high. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to have the next floor. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to get to this point right here. That way I can determine if I've got to take a glass block off or add another one for fudging purposes. So that's why I said we're just kind of building sections, and then you can just extend this across. So there's the next one. And let's connect that down to the glass. 2, 3. 3. And that's going to go right. Oops, not there. Right here. Right there. And like, when I get done here, I'll check the chat, and I'll answer some questions and all that good stuff. So I'm just not watching it right now. Oh god, yeah, that's sexy as fuck. Now we're gonna go the next wall up. 2, 3, 4, and this is gonna fucking work out perfect. God almighty, that's sexy. So I can take this piece of glass out, build the floor across, and then the next section before the main glass above it starts. So there's our floors. Nice. That's nice. And we'll fill that in. Bring the floor across. Okay, now you're saying, well, what about this big drop? Again, here we could probably fudge this and make this like a lookout. Like a look over into the main area down here with a water fountain. Or, again, we can go fudge central, and we can move this back a little bit, take some of this floor out, and make another hallway on the outside, 2 wide, maybe 3 wide, just to bite up some room because it's a big building. We'll take this around here like this, and then the inside wall of this one goes this way, like that. Oops, not down there. Comes out like that. Bring this across, and that'll be the next. Oh, fuck me. The next wall right here. 3 high. 3 high. Concentrating, guys, concentrating. And up like that. And then, of course, this will be a floor, and the floors will just go out and connect to the glass just like I did here. And this will be a really cool walkway that goes on the outside of each floor that connects maybe over here. So I'm going to repeat that going this way. That gives somebody on each floor to come out and walk around this way, walk around the glass, and back around the other way. So hopefully you kind of see what I'm doing here. So we know we need this to be 3 wide here, each floor. This is the inside wall. Let's see. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here. And so some stupid son of a bitch doesn't fall off the edge and sue Duke Energy, we can put some railings across right here. And you can use bars. Bars look really nice. Again, depending on your texture pack. Let's see if I got any. Let's see what we look like. I've got a lot of extra shit in here that I don't need. Bars. Right there. So these kind of look like hand railings. I'm going across here like this, and like I said, that'll keep some stupid son of a bitch from, hey mom, look, no hands, and falling down and smacking her fucking head, and then suing Duke Energy, and then my electric goes up. Which actually it doesn't, because I'm not through Duke Energy. And then we'll just finish off the main floor here. So you're getting a little bit of an interior design tonight too. So a little exterior, a little interior. My biggest build looks like shit compared to your stuff. I did a lighthouse. It was first time using redstone. Okay, nice, Jared. You got to start somewhere, man. I mean, seriously. Everybody can't. I've been playing for a year and a half. I've been doing this shit, and this whole building tonight, I'm just completely winging the fuck out of it. I don't normally make my builds like this. And that's fucking. Shut up, dude. I'm streaming. Brandon's over here, damn, staying the weekend with me, and he's over on my couch here, sleeping away, trying to ruin my stream. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, normally I take a lot more time laying this thing out. This is like totally fucking freehand right now. But you're getting a really good idea of how to put a structure together. Just keeping things even, taking your time. Like the biggest thing is just getting your measurements, getting a lot of pictures, a lot of reference pictures. I love pictures. The more the merrier. I had probably over 200 pictures just on the aircraft carrier that I just built a couple weeks ago. Did I use them all? No, of course not. But I wanted them there so I didn't have to go back later and try to figure out what was what. Okay, and that is glass here. Let's see. And I think I kind of half-assed fucked up because these 5 blocks go to the inside. There's 3 blocks exposed, so I need 3 blocks here because that's the outside of that. Like this. I'd play music, but it'd be copyright, and then I'd get in trouble. So I don't have no music. Can't play no music. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just go ahead and build that up. Yeah, somebody had asked me after the last stream, like, hey, I like the series, but are you going to build anything? Well, yeah, we got to start. It was the first episode. I wanted to go over everything really good, show everybody what, things that was going on, and kind of prep everybody, get some ideas for the series. And I got a lot of really good feedback. I appreciate that, guys. And then the next wall is on the outside, like this. And I'm just trying to get this first section so I can wrap this around and show you how that works. Let me go up. And pull it up like that. Oops. And pull this up. And that's going to go on the outside of that piece. So it's going to be right here. And there's 1 block up. Let's get a little bit more down here, just so I got something to build against. And right there. Alright, first floor, 3 blocks high. connects into the open piece. So connects into the open piece. 1, 2, 3 blocks high here, or 3 wide for the hallway. Because we're going to repeat the same pattern going this way. This not really where I want to put this, but this is the old town over here. This isn't going to look great sitting here, but it'll be all right. And then we got a wall going this way, 3 high, and it's going to connect right over here. This wall's in just a little bit from the other one. I may have to bump this one back. Actually, I think I do, don't I? It's got to go back 2 blocks. Otherwise, that corner ain't going to look right. 3 there. Fuck it. You guys don't give a shit. It'll look alright. So what we're doing is we're going to connect right here. Was that wall. Going this way. A little bit of a floor here. And this is going to connect here. Either way, this is going to be a really nice building, you know, and that's the nice thing about it. Even if you don't get exactly what you're looking for, you may get something that's going to surprise you even better. You'll be like, that turned out even better than what I was hoping for. It's not what I was trying to build. But yeah, that turned out really great, and I'm happy with it. And I've got that before too. I start building one thing and end up getting something totally fucking different. Oops, that's up 1 too high. Right there. And the next floor goes this way. And I know it's 3 wide again. Like that. I'm going to pull this out and shoot this one across. Like that. Bring this wall around. And we're 3 wide here. I want to be 3 wide here. So this wall goes around like that. And like I said, hopefully right now you're kind of seeing exactly what I was talking about, what I was trying to do. This is going to connect to the glass here. The glass is going to go underneath that. This is going to come up. That's going to come up. And there's some glass here. And I think that was, yeah, that's the 4 pieces. And then there's some more on top. And that's this piece right back here. And then the next hallway goes this way, 3 wide behind the glass. 2, 3, and then the inner wall. Like that. Alright, now you can see what I've done here. Let me get some light on. Alright, so as you can see, I'm starting to lay this out. Each floor is going to have this going around the outside. So each floor will have a walk path all the way around the back side of the building until we reach this top floor up here, which is going to be right here. Now I can create the ceiling, which is going to cover this top piece of glass. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to fill this in. Oops, not there, right there. And this is going to be the next floor that's going to start the very top pieces. Alright, like this. I'm going to get rid of that glass here in just a minute. Okay, so let's go around the outside and we're going to take a look at this for a minute. I'm going to go on top of the glass maybe. Let's see. Half that's underneath. Take out those pieces here, 2 and 3. That's 2 wide, and I used half steps here, so I'm going to use half steps in between here. Like that. And we're going to come over here and we're just going to continue this across on a diagonal pattern. too high like that, and I know this is going to disappear, and it's going to be too high. Whoops, came out too far. And then our half pieces. And then run it back over to this side. Whoops. And that was across, and then the half pieces behind the glass. Right here like this. And then 3 out here. And the half goes right there. And see, you see what I'm doing is I'm just repeating the pattern all the way around. And the rest of the building is going to do the exact same thing. So we have some floors over here. We've got some nice wide open glass here. Again, I could have changed this corner. I know there was 2 pieces here, but there wasn't. If I actually finish this build, which I probably won't, I mean, this is just for the series. If I go ahead and build this up and I made the wine glass way up there, this would look like the building we just looked at, and no one would be the wiser that it was actually missing 2 pieces of glass back here. So that's kind of the gist of how you fudge things in. And I'm using the wrong block here. And bring this back out, this back corner, and now on top of this is where we're going to start using just straight glass all the way up. And that's what I was trying to get to, was at least that point in this build. Alright, now on the inside, that's going to be our inner wall. So I want to make sure that's filled in good. Bring that around. And these pieces of glass missing here. And we're going to pull that around. Just want to get this front part started for you so you can see what I'm going to do. What I think I'm going to do. Alright, now we're going to do glass all the way up. But before we do, I want to take one more look at the building so that I at least get it close. And there's a corner piece here, and then of course these 2 front pieces, and then some sort of something here where I'm not going to worry about right now. But I want some corners, and it lines up with these 2 pieces of glass down here, but it's actually going to line up with these 3 pieces down here. So I'm going to have a 5-block corner on each side. Let's see, and did that set out or did that set even? Let's zoom in here. Let's take a look at this molding here. Whoop, too far. Alright. So this piece comes out, this glass sets in, so there's a beam across here that connects everything. That's pretty close. So we can set the glass, let's just to keep it even above the other glass, we're going to put it in right there. And it's glass all the way across. And people actually don't know how this stuff works. How you can get a solid wall of glass with no structure beams. Guess what? Jag used to work doing glass work when I first come down here to Charlotte. And I didn't get into the skyscrapers. I did in a lot of commercial small buildings and some residential buildings. And then I switched over and I started doing custom showers and doors, and that's kind of what I did for about 5 or 6 years. But the glass, actually, we used this the same setup as your skyscraper glazers use, and it's called a curtain wall. And the curtain wall is actually a metal system that runs behind the glass, and it's used with pressure pieces that snap against the frame. And it's also called flush glaze, where all the pieces of glass, they look like one solid piece, but when you get up close, there's a piece of metal that sticks out in between each one, and the glass butts up almost tight between those metal strips. So when you get back, it looks like just a solid wall of glass. But anyways, that's how we're doing that. And then these corner pieces here go all the way up. We'll find some way to kind of connect this and work this around. There'll be some corner pieces across here. We're just going to repeat that pattern. Because the wine glass starts right here at the bottom. And we're going to say this is going to connect right here. Like that. And this is going to go this way. And then we're going to start stacking the glass right here. And we're just going to run this up 200 and... How many blocks was it? 100... Fuck, I wrote it down, forgot what it was. But anyways, the height of the building. Don't worry about the interior at this point. Now you're going for the height of the building. Again, 5 blocks one way, 3 blocks the other way. And whether it's a little bit taller or a little bit shorter than the actual building, nobody's going to notice the damn difference. If they do, just bitch slap them and say, look, fuck you, you do it. So anyways, let's take a look at what we have in the stream. Kind of take some question and answer and see what everybody thinks about what's going on here. Let me take a look over here. Let me scroll down. Lots of comments, lots of comments. Awesome, guys. Yes, definitely cool. Gives no homo hug. Scrolling down. Canada, if you're still here, thanks for joining us. Where was the last fucking one? Oh my god. Oh, there's a shitload of comments, guys. Just, let me go ahead and flip over on me so you can kind of look at me for a minute. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Throw a thumbs up down there for me if you like what you see tonight. If this is kind of what you're looking for in the Build a Better workshop. I think this is cool to actually sit behind Jag's eyes and behind his brain and see how he goes about building shit. This was actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was. I was kind of scared when I first started tonight because I was rushed today. I had a lot of shit going on this afternoon. I got home and I literally had about 20 minutes to find everything that I needed for this build. My throat's dry. Oh, fuck, is that cold? Is this one cold? Fuck, whatever. Anyways, let's look at some comments. Try to get some question and answers going here. Zoom in your browser, can't see. All right, we already looked at that. More War Z videos every day. I've got a shitload coming. We're doing some live streaming right after this goes down. Probably around the 9 o'clock hour. My time, it's 8:28 right now, so probably about 30 minutes. Like I said, we're just going to kind of close this out right now with the questions and the answers and all that good shit. Matthew, he got flagged for some fucking reason. What does it say? Fuck, I can't see it. What time is it where you're at? Okay, just cover that. It's 8:30 p.m. It's Eastern time. Britain, if you're still here, Stickman, thanks for joining. Nice lesson, Killer Hawks. Thank you. Epic from C. Willis, 1778. If you're still here, thanks for joining. Bidden War, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining. McCraw, if you're still here, thanks for joining. 722 in Canada. Welcome, Canada, from C. Willis. How did Bidding War, every time he does a stream, I always see your... Oh, Mac, you and him going at it. Nice. Halo Super, very nice. Thank you. 250 Jags Package, C. Willis. Emergency Jam Unit. Hey, thanks for coming back. I recognize a lot of these names. Thank you for coming back. Jag, are you going to do some walkways outside? Yes, the walkways are easy, guys. We went over that, the pathways. I think it was in the regular BIB episode 2 or 3. Was pathways and things along that line. When you get into a city build, it's simple as fuck. Because everything is very straight. You've got 90-degree angles, and you don't have to have more of kind of an organic path look. So yeah, this would be very easy to start a city corner with and start building away from. I actually probably should have put this up in the new part of the, which I may take MC Edit and cut it and throw it up in the other part of the other building up there. Okay, where was I? Texture pack, bricks, best, may have forgot about. Oh yeah, DG2F I already mentioned. Didn't happen tonight because Tyler is paintball up at Folda Gap. And I had a busy day. I couldn't get everything together. Brandon's over here with me, so it'd be like a 2 from this side, and it just would have been a mess. Tyler's got some really cool plans for next Friday for DG2F. He says everybody's going to love them. He won't even tell me what the fuck they are, so I'm pretty excited about that. So definitely bring DG2F back next week. Jack's Package, hey there. Bidden War still. AJ Jackson, hiya, how you doing? Get trolled, bro. Can you start building? I think we get it. I think I built. Hi, Jack. My mom doesn't like me watching because you cuss. I don't care because you're awesome. Appreciate it. Viper Venom. It's just the way I am. You're going to hear worse on Xbox. Endstone might look good. Yes, like I said, you want to play around with different materials. It doesn't have to be, you know, because it was a white building. You don't have to make it a white building. That's the nice thing about this being a sandbox game. Grab some enderstone, grab some cobblestone, some brick. Start building up a corner and just see what it looks like. It might look even better using a different material. Again, another one got flagged. Jagger, you're going to do the walkways outside. Okay, maybe that's why it got flagged. It got repeated. Thanks, McCraw, for repeating that 25 minutes ago. It got canceled. Build already 25 minutes ago. Get trolled. Thanks for trolling me, bro. Appreciate it. Your texture pack makes brick look like marble on Tekkit. Yeah, I like I said, this pack that I'm customizing, I think it looks really good right now. I've got a couple more blocks that I want to mess around with. I'm hoping maybe by, god damn you fucking, I hate them little no-see-ums. By next week, maybe the end of next episode, as soon as it goes live on YouTube, I'll go ahead and put the texture pack and the world download, and then as we work on it, I'll update it either each episode or, you know, a couple episodes after that. You know, I'll try to keep that up to date as possible with what we're doing. A lot of these are getting flagged for something stupid. It's half slabs. Oh yeah, thanks Hotwire. Just correct me all the way. Yeah, Zom's mod pack is updated, but the no clip is still fucked up, and that's part of the Zom's mod pack that I use the most. I don't use all the other stuff. Single player commands is updated, yes, but it does not have the reach is not updated, and something else. Fuck. But anyways, the parts that I use aren't updated. They're not coded yet. I think there's almost 100 commands that single player commands for world edit. That's what it is. Some of the world edit commands that I use aren't updated yet into the 1.42. The actual mod is updated, but there's parts of that mod that aren't updated yet. I'm keeping up with it as best as I can. Unless you guys know different, somebody fucking tell me because I'm ready to update. Let's see. Maca, Crawl, Woot War Z, Maca, hells yeah, the Crawl started. You guys are going back and forth in that section while I'm talking. Working on Piston House, McCraw, cool. I can't wait to see that fucker when it's done, buddy. Another one got flagged. We're still here. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it. Refresh. I did. Why the fuck is that getting flagged? I mean, you're not alone. McCraw, Piston House. You better don't fuck up. What's he building? I joined late. Oh, Panda Fire, what's up, buddy? You'll have to start the stream when the video comes back up live on the channel. We built a building tonight. Random Google image, bidding war, Jags, black, mean, bidding ready. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling through here. I want to try to make sure I get anything that's pretty important to what we was doing tonight. Got that. Maca and Bidmore, you guys are going at it about something. Where's the double stone from? The texture pack. That's a custom texture pack that I'm working on. PS from England. Accent PM. Dude, duct tape him to the couch. Okay, Daniel. Black. We shall gain War Z. Yeah, I know you guys are waiting for War Z. Appreciate it. This isn't War Z. It's Build It Better, guys. Just chill. We'll get to it. Why are you such a sexy bitch? I don't know, Crawl, because I am. Dark Wolf, looking good. Keep up the good work. Thank you, buddy. Matt, thou shalt not thumbs up. You will thumbs up, bitch. I know you're still there. Audience, we love you, Jag. Dark Wolf, Edinburgh, T-Bag Productions. That's clever. Like you don't introduce me. Matt, I just did. I just found you in the fucking section, Matt. Chill. You and me are going to be live streaming here real shortly, as soon as I'm done, man. God damn it. Let's see. Now you guys are going at it. Maca, Dark Wolf, all that shit. You need to put real chat in live stream because I had to move my mouse over the comments to update it every time. Yeah, I know. It's really fucked up tonight. Usually I've got... your time is up, dick face. Fuck you, Matt. Usually, when I started streaming a couple weeks ago, and I did the first stream, you guys don't have the YouTube stream unless you're partners or whatever. I can keep it on one stream, and I've got the live chats right there. Now I've got to have two windows open. I've got to actually go to the stream that you guys watch to watch the comments, and sometimes it updates, sometimes they don't. It kind of worked out good tonight because I wanted to do a question and answers at the end anyway, so I figured I would scroll back through all the comments because I knew I wouldn't be able to watch them as I was building. So cool. I think we got through everything. Is there anything else that anybody wants to ask about what I kind of did here tonight? A tip or a trick that I didn't show, something maybe I didn't cover. Remember, this video will go live when it's all done. YouTube will process it all cool and shit, and it should be up live like actually fairly quickly. It doesn't take real long. So if you missed the beginning of the stream where I started and I showed you how to collect things for the build. You're reading shit from like an hour ago. Fuck you, Carl. I wasn't looking at the goddamn stream. Stop giving me shit, dickface. You guys love to give me shit. I'll give it right back. If you didn't throw a thumbs up on there for me, do it now. I appreciate it. If that's it for tonight, like I said, I appreciate you joining. We got War Z coming up. Give me about 20 minutes to get things ready, get the stream reset up. Hopefully I can get it going. I had a lot of trouble getting this one going. I don't fucking know why. Maybe I'm a dumbass. I don't know. I can build superstructures, but I can't live stream. Who knows? I hope you guys had a great time tonight. Remember to follow me on Twitter, guys. I got a lot of followers now. I think we're pushing up on 160, which is awesome. You guys get pretty much a lot of exclusive stuff that goes around the channel. Random tweets, what videos are coming up for the week. We're going to do at least, I think, 2 more weeks I'll have before I start getting into my rotations, where I start working again Fridays through the weekends. So I got at least 2 more live stream BIB workshops planned coming up for the next 2 weeks. After that, it may shift to a Saturday night or a Sunday night. Regardless when I do it, remember, it will go live to the channel. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know when they're coming. War Z streams, War Z movies, any kind of Minecraft stuff. We got a texture pack done last night. McCarl and I finally got one up coming up Tuesday. No bullshit texture packs. Awesome reviews. So make sure you check that out Tuesday. And I guess that's it. The server, gonna stock you on the server. Great. Awesome. Appreciate it. Remember, follow me on Twitter, guys. And I hope you had a great time. Leave some more comments. Love you, no homo. And we'll catch you on the next one. Later.